Earlier this week, I talked about getting ready for spring since we're about a month away. And in that particular episode, I talked about getting your facility, the trailer or the truck, ready to handle the upcoming business. So today we're going to talk about making sure you have upcoming business. Welcome to the 10-Minute Food Truck Training Podcast. My name is Bill Moore. I am a food truck business coach, author of 5 food truck vending books, including Food Truck 101 and Food Truck 201. This podcast is all about helping you start and grow your food truck business.
Clorox Scentiva smells like lavender. Cleans like Clorox. And feels like...
That could go on for a while. Experience the long-lasting freshness of Clorox Scentiva. Now available in Clorox Scentiva Lavender Scented Bleach. Use as directed.
If you've been closed for the winter or you just really experienced a slow time through the winter, if you were lucky enough to be open all winter long, we're going to talk about some ideas today to help promote your food truck, to re-energize people, to get them to come visit you, and hopefully you'll make a whole bunch of money during the spring and summer this year. So obviously the first one is to talk about your social media, and let's get that up to being the best that it's ever been. You want to make sure you're posting pictures of your food. People have to be reminded that you sell food. And then make sure every single picture that you post has a watermark of your logo or your business name, something on it so that other folks can't steal your good-looking pictures. Make sure you keep your followers updated on when you plan on reopening or where you're going to be the next time if you were able to operate all winter long. The idea being is they got to know where the heck you are before they can ever come out to spend any money. And then you want to make sure that your social media, whether it be on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, is the most popular social media in your area. TikTok is exploding right now, and it may continue to explode for the better part of a year, but a lot of the engagement on TikTok seems to be very artificial. People are making a video and it's going viral, but they're not getting results from the supposed views. So just make sure you're on social media platforms that are going to either turn into people coming to visit you or turn into real life people, not just getting a bunch of likes and views. You want to attend as many local events as you can, especially when they've got gatherings of a bunch of people to do things other than eat. Obviously, going to a Food Truck Friday is going to be a good opportunity if your city promotes it well. But you also want to look at the events where there's a few thousand people coming to look at a car show or coming to do some type of spring festival. Those kind of opportunities also can lead to good money for you for a few hours or even a full day. Make sure that if you are going to look at an event, that they have much more marketing reach than you do, that they are actually posting more frequently than you do about the event. If they plan on having 10,000 people come to an event, there should be a whole bunch of advertisement that you can double check and verify that they're doing. If they're not doing any kind of advertisement, then the event is going to be a bust. One of the things I talk about is cross promotion, and that's where you work with other local businesses. You collaborate together and you advertise for each other. You might use bread from a local bakery. You might use a local butcher to do your meat products. You might set up at a brewery even. You can cross promote each other, and that needs to happen. If you're going to be going to a brewery that has invited you, or you have even approached them and say, would I be able to park here this Friday? And they agree. If they're not promoting you leading up to the day you're supposed to be there, it's not going to be busy for you. You've got to get the business you're going to be sitting in front of to help promote you. Because what that will do is help you to reach customers you currently do not already have. And then obviously you're going to cross-promote the brewery that you're going to be sitting in front of. And you want to promote it well. One of the things that bothers me so much is when somebody complains about this brewery I set up in front of is so slow. I'm losing money. You're responsible for your own marketing. All the brewery gave you was a place to park. Now it's up to you to take advantage of that free parking and get people coming into your business. And then it's up to the brewery to promote you so that they can entice people to come back to the brewery and try out some new food. So you got to cross-promote each other. You can offer discounts, especially if you've been closed all winter. Talk about a re-grand opening and then offer some type of discount or promotional deal to help those guests be encouraged to come back and try you out again. Or remind them that you are back. You want to make sure you have a loyalty program. It's an easy to understand loyalty program. And you may want to give some free items on that loyalty program, whether using a point system or a punch system to get people reinvigorated to come back to your business. You could give a bunch of free points away because obviously those cost you nothing. Or you could give a couple of free punches away. That encourages people to get back on the loyalty program if they were on it from last year. And if they've never been on it, everybody wants that opportunity to be a little bit closer to that free product or that discount that's associated with your loyalty program. Check out your signage, especially if you were closed all winter. Is it still in good shape? Make sure it's not tattered or torn or faded. Do you need to invest in revamping your banners or changing out your feather flags? Does your wrap need to be redone? Has it faded? You want to look at all of those things because those are invitations asking people to please come try your food. And you want to make sure they are pristine and inviting looking because nobody wants to go to a food truck that's got two old tattered and torn and faded flags out in front of it. Because the first impression is, well, if the flags are that messed up, I wonder how bad the food is. I wonder how bad the kitchen is. I wonder if it's clean. Now, spring is a good time to get involved in catering events, especially with homecoming events or spring break events or even doing graduation parties. Just make sure that any type of opportunity that you agree to do, that there's going to be enough people there to merit your time. Catering a graduation party seems like it could be a big money maker, but there have to be enough people invited and there has to be enough per head fee associated with that catering. Otherwise, you're just not going to make a lot of money. But you can certainly advertise that we can cater all those different kind of events. Spring will be a good time to partner with a food blogger or a food channel on YouTube. And we're talking local food bloggers, local food groups, someone that already has a following, and they probably go out and do interviews for content for their blog or for their videos. So you want to partner with them, invite them out, get them to come do a little piece on your business, get them to show off some of your food. Because if they have a few thousand followers, chances are a lot of them don't already know about your food truck. So that expands your reach. If you get lucky enough and you live in a big enough city, they may have tens of thousands of followers in the local area. Again, expanding your reach to people that don't already know about your business. You can check into delivery services, something new for the spring. Just be super careful when you look into them that you're not going to be paying those exorbitant fees of 30%. But a lot of delivery services allow you to have a different price structure, which covers a lot of those fees. Just make sure that it makes sense for your menu and that you can get a good return on that particular investment. There's no point in being on those delivery services if no one's going to be ordering your food. If you don't already have a website, right now would be a great time to start one before you do get into spring. When people are discovering a food truck for the first time, whether it be through social media or it be they're looking for a caterer, they're going to want to see a website. They're going to want to see your menu somewhere outside of social media. So create just a simple, it could be a one-page website. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. People need to know what your menu is. They need to know what the prices are, and they need to see some pictures of your food. When it comes to eating, people eat with their eyes first. So you got to have those pictures out there to entice people to come try your food. If you don't have a lot of pictures and expect people to depend upon text and their own imagination to know what your food's like, they could be sorely disappointed when their imagination is better than the product that you send out. So let them know exactly what your food looks like. If you can get some of these tips going before you get full swing into the spring season, it'll help you to have a better and much busier season, but it all comes down to how much work you're willing to put in on the marketing side. Thank you so much for listening to the 10-Minute Food Truck Training Podcast. If you're finding all the information helpful to your food truck business, please become a monthly supporter of the podcast. Just hit the support button or follow the link in the description. Every little bit does help keep us going. Join our Facebook group. It's called Food Truck Training. We have a whole bunch of awesome members at all different levels, from brand new beginners to decades-old veterans. They've all got your back when it comes to helping you with your food truck. And again, thank you for listening. Come back tomorrow because I got plenty more to say when it comes to helping you and your food truck business grow.